Hello, greetings everyone. Welcome to this edition of Movie Reviews. The movie that we recommend for you today is The Lies of Communism, Account of the CCP's Brainwashing. Here's the background of the story. Chinese Communist Party has set up many brainwashing classes all over China, in which they forcibly conduct communist ideological reform upon Christians. Though there is a difference of only one word between the title of this movie and the Manifesto of Communism, the word manifesto replaced with the word lies, not only is the meaning very different, but a great deal of suspense is created for the audience. Why is it said that the communism as promoted by the Communist Party is lies? What story does the movie tell? Rather than talk about it further, let's watch the film. In the opening scene of the movie, the backdrop of the dark night creates an atmosphere of mystery and oppression. Two intersecting shots come straight to the point to make clear the background of the story. In order to find out about the church and its wealth, the CCP has tortured the Christians with no result, and then has brought them to a large building that resembles a hotel, where the forced brainwashing in the so-called thought reform course for Christians is to take place. Thus, the curtain is drawn to reveal a battle without the smoke of gunpowder. When the director of the brainwashing course, Ho Hung Chang, brazenly says that theist thinking must be extirpated from the minds of the Christians, and that their view of life and values must be thoroughly reformed, causing them to become atheists who go along with the party, it is already obvious what are the true goals of the thought reform courses for Christians that the CCP has set up all over China for a number of years. To thoroughly wash God out of the hearts of Christians, plant evil theory of communism deeply into their hearts, and to establish in China an atheist region ruling despotically over the Chinese people forever. Compared with many religious movies that inquire about and publicize religious belief, this movie, The Lies of Communism, hits the nail on the head, exposing and criticizing how the CCP atheist regime forcibly exerts thought control on believers. In order to cause the Christians to deny God and abandon their belief, the CCP government in the movie does not hesitate to mobilize CCP officials, professors from the Social Sciences Academy, lecturers from the Police Academy, and psychology experts to alternately use atheism, materialism, theory of evolution, traditional thought, and an assortment of lies to conduct brainwashing on the Christians. The Christians, however, refute every fallacy with truth and defeat the false reasoning and fallacious theories that the CCP presents. Their brilliant arguments, penetrating exposures, and intelligent explanations are a main attraction of this movie. The facts prove that lies will always be lies, that even if spoken 10,000 times, a lie cannot become the truth. God is forever the victor, and Satan will always be defeated. There is danger concealed in every part of the brainwashing class. Every move of the Christians is closely inspected and controlled. Against this background, the trial of strength between the Christians and the CCP forces appears all the more pointed, getting more intense at every step, creating thrilling drama. What these Christians face, after all, is a cruel and violent atheist political regime. Beneath a composed exterior are turbulent undercurrents that at any time may bring jail sentence or even the danger of death. In the film, National Security Deputy Captain Hua Huigao repeatedly emphasizes that this is an education training class conducted by the CCP, a stronghold of Marxist-Leninist atheism. Christians are warned that they must not fellowship truth, and they are not permitted to pray or to speak freely, far less permitted to bear witness for God's word. They are allowed only to read atheist books and listen to CCP propaganda. They are forced to write their daily learning and experience and report on their own thinking, thus bringing into play the Maoist phrase that Ho Hung Chang esteems in the movie. To battle with God is great fun, to battle with earth is great fun, to battle with people is great fun. The CCP exhausts its abilities just in order to make Christians abandon their belief and forsake God. It really is so contemptible and so evil. As one of the basic human rights, the right of religious belief has been accepted, acknowledged, and protected by many democratic countries in the West. However, the CCP not only cruelly arrests and interrogates Christians by tortures, but it also retorts to a means of forcibly brainwashing in an attempt to convert them, which is the trampling of human rights. As the 2-week-long brainwashing course comes to a close, the movie builds to its climax. Only if the Christians thoroughly abandon their belief and sign the 3 statements can they leave the brainwashing class. Otherwise, they must be taken to prison. Faced with such a difficult decision, will they compromise and give in, or will they go on standing firm? The scene shows empty 3 statements pages flying in all directions, symbolic of the anger and dejection that Hua Huigao and his colleagues feel at the failure of the brainwashing. The film draws to a close with Zhang Mingdao and He Hengcheng walking toward each other, each with his gaze fixed on the other, their spirits at war. The slow camera shot allows the audience to feel the tense atmosphere of this contest of strength. Believers and non-believers are 2 categories of people. Each walks his own path. One cannot change the other. This load of Marxism-Leninism and communist theory of the Communist Party is expected to reform people who believe in God when not even Communist Party members believe it. This is so unrealistic. In this smokeless war, truth and lies vie with each other to be top dog. In the end, Zhang Mingdao and other Christians would rather choose to be sentenced imprisonment than to give up their belief. Their choice proves this: the truth is forever the truth. A lie cannot become the truth even if spoken 10,000 times. Communism will end up being abandoned and going down in history as a byword of infamy forever. Thank you for watching this edition of Movie Reviews. See you next time.